Hey everyone! In today's video, we're diving into some of the most powerful and awe-inspiring events in nature. Storms, tornadoes, and hurricanes. Every year, these weather phenomena affect millions of people around the world, causing massive destruction and dramatic scenes. If you're ready, let's explore these incredible forces of nature together. Residents of Mexico Beach, a picturesque coastal town, were accustomed to hurricanes, but nothing could prepare them for Michael's wrath. On October 10th, Michael made landfall with winds exceeding 160 mph. The fury of the storm was unimaginable. Buildings that had stood for generations were torn apart in moments. The once serene coastline was transformed into a war zone, with debris flying through the air and waves crashing furiously against what remained of the shore. In the aftermath, the scale of the destruction was heartbreaking. Mexico Beach was nearly wiped off the map, a ghost town of splintered wood and shattered dreams. The resilience of the human spirit, however, began to shine through the devastation. Neighbors helped neighbors, strangers became friends, and the community started the long, arduous process of rebuilding. After the hurricane, the extent of the damage became clear as the town was nearly wiped off the map. A total of approximately $31 billion in damage was sustained. Hurricane Florence was a powerful and slow-moving hurricane that struck the Carolinas in September 2018. Initially reaching Category 4 status, Florence weakened to a Category 1 storm before making landfall near Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Despite its reduced wind speed, the storm caused catastrophic flooding due to its slow movement and the immense amount of rain it dumped, up to 40 inches in some areas. The resulting floods led to widespread destruction, particularly in coastal and inland communities. The storm caused $24 billion in damages and was responsible for 53 deaths, making it one of the costliest hurricanes to ever hit the region. The impacts of Florence were felt long after the storm had passed, with recovery efforts continuing for months in affected areas. In March 2019, a massive hailstorm swept through Dallas, Texas, leaving the region severely impacted and causing significant damage. The storm unleashed large hailstones that wreaked havoc on cars, homes, and buildings, leading to widespread destruction. The total damage from the storm was recorded at $1.9 billion. Fortunately, despite the storm's intensity, there were no fatalities. However, the economic impact of the storm required extensive and long-term repairs and recovery efforts for the local community. Hurricane Harvey was a devastating Category 4 storm that hit Texas in August 2017. It unleashed catastrophic flooding, leading to $125 billion in damages and tragically claimed 68 lives. The storm's impact was felt deeply across the state, with widespread destruction of homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Harvey's sheer intensity and the prolonged rainfall made it one of the costliest natural disasters in U.S. history. Hurricane Irma was a powerful and destructive Category 5 storm that struck Florida in September 2017. The hurricane caused widespread devastation, resulting in $50 billion in damages and taking 92 lives. Irma's massive size and intensity led to severe flooding, property destruction, and significant power outages across the state. It remains one of the most intense storms to ever hit Florida, leaving a lasting impact on the region. Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico in September 2017, becoming one of the most devastating natural disasters in the island's history. As a powerful Category 4 storm, Maria caused massive destruction, racking up $91 billion in damages. The hurricane led to widespread infrastructure collapse, leaving the entire island without power for an extended period. The official death toll stands at 3,059, though many believe the real number could be higher due to severe disruptions in healthcare and delayed emergency responses. The aftermath of Hurricane Maria underscored major issues in disaster preparedness and response efforts. The 2019 Missouri River and north central flooding impacted several states, including Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. This severe flood event caused widespread damage, especially to farmland and infrastructure, with estimated losses reaching $13.4 billion. Despite the significant property and economic damage, there were no reported fatalities. The flooding was driven by a mix of heavy rain, snowmelt, and ice jams, causing prolonged high water levels along the Missouri River and its tributaries. The event underscored the weaknesses in the region's flood management systems and the effects of extreme weather on rural communities. Hurricane Laura, one of the most powerful storms to hit Louisiana in recent history, made landfall in August 2020 as a Category 4 hurricane. With winds exceeding 150 miles per hour, Laura unleashed catastrophic damage across the state, particularly in the city of Lake Charles. The storm surge was described as unsurvivable by authorities, flooding entire neighborhoods and destroying homes, businesses, and infrastructure. The aftermath was devastating. Laura caused an estimated $19 billion in damages and resulted in the loss of 77 lives. The storm left tens of thousands without power for weeks, and the recovery process was slow and arduous. Despite its ferocity, Laura could have been even more deadly had it not weakened slightly before making landfall.
Getting up there. Not quite now, but it's getting up there.
Laura's impact serves as a stark reminder of the increasing frequency and intensity of hurricanes due to climate change, highlighting the urgent need for better preparedness and resilient infrastructure in vulnerable regions. The 2018 East Coast hurricane, known as Hurricane Florence, was a catastrophic storm that wreaked havoc across North and South Carolina in September 2018. Although it made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane, Florence's slow movement and immense size caused prolonged and devastating flooding across the region. The storm brought record-breaking rainfall, with some areas receiving over 30 inches, leading to widespread flash floods and river overflows that inundated entire communities. Florence caused an estimated $24 billion in damages, destroying homes, roads, and infrastructure. The storm also tragically claimed 53 lives, as the relentless floodwaters trapped residents and overwhelmed emergency response efforts. The storm's impact extended far beyond the immediate aftermath, with many communities facing months or even years of recovery. Florence's devastation underscores the threat of hurricanes that, while not always the most intense in terms of wind speed, can cause significant damage due to their duration and rainfall. The storm serves as a reminder of the vulnerabilities along the East Coast, where even a seemingly weaker hurricane can unleash catastrophic consequences. The 2018 Midwest flooding was a devastating event that struck Iowa and Nebraska, causing widespread destruction and altering the landscape of these heartland states. Unseasonably heavy rains combined with snowmelt led to severe flooding, particularly along the Missouri River and its tributaries. The floods submerged vast areas of farmland, damaged critical infrastructure, and displaced thousands of residents. The financial toll of the disaster was staggering, with damages estimated at $10 billion. Crops were destroyed, livestock were lost, and numerous homes and businesses were ruined. The floods also tragically claimed 3 lives, highlighting the deadly nature of the event, despite the relatively low death toll. The 2018 Midwest flooding stands as a stark reminder of the growing impact of extreme weather events in the U.S., particularly in regions unaccustomed to such severe flooding. The disaster underscored the urgent need for improved flood management and resilient infrastructure to protect against future events. thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to check out my other videos. For more interesting and incredible content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.